crazy one, I think the craziest one was on the island. A friend's boyfriend place. So the guy doesn't stay around, he leaves and goes to another state to work. I will just go to that place. I will have sex for days.
That our friend will be in the apartment with us. She will just be like, you guys
we were basically naked everywhere.
like,
so, hello, I'm Nana.
I'm a jacket.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about how shit, I was throwing my balls. Yeah. So today we want to talk about how we met.
No, today we are talking about moving in, but before that we'll be talking about the fun parts.
Which is how we met.
Yes.
So basically how it started, we basically went to the same school. Went to the same school and I told her this already a billion times already.
Yeah, telling them.
I noticed, like, the moment I saw her the first time, I noticed her in our first year, but everybody was trying to be serious, but she stood out. Crazy, I know. Please, I'm not trying to be cliche, please. Forgive me my braces, I'll try to sound as audible as possible. So in our first year, I was with a friend and I saw her coming around and she was jiggly and laughing and everything. But I thought, this girl, she's playful, but she seems really matured and all of that. So it's like you could actually sense her managing the playing and being mature at the same time, and I just fell for it and all of that. So I've been targeting her since then. You won't believe that she didn't work till we were done with school. So it took like 5 years.
You had to wait.
So it was on and off and stuff.
Yeah, he tried. It didn't work. But during NYSC, we started talking, got naughty and all. So we how am I supposed to put it? We booked a fuck date.
Truly, she has been. Because I was saying she don't like me saying this word. She was very spiritual while she was serving, and the crazy was she was spiritual at the same time we're having like a plan.
Yeah, but I just said you about food and I fucking
and all of that. It was crazy to me because how can you be spiritual and still go out and have sex?
That doesn't mean I should not have sex. It's what my body needs, and I love it.
It actually means you don't have sex. That's what the whole Christianity story is all about.
But I used to just about food that I fucked in Calabar, all those Calabar, man.
Even though I thought you were a hypocrite, I just wanted to hit it,
Yeah, I knew that, and I wanted to eat it too. So we booked a fuck date for December, 30 December
2019, right?
Yes, it was 2019. So I traveled from Lagos to Ilorin to see him. So 3 days were whole up in the house.
It was the best December. It was the best.
It
was the best end of the year for me because we did that shit from like I think the 29th of December or 28th of December to like the 1st or 2nd of January.
Yeah.
So like we're locked up in the first place.
In the first place.
He just gave us one room to ourselves, and we didn't even need the AC. The weather was really cold. It was crazy.
He comes in, fuck me, then he'll go out to look for something for me to eat, then come back, resume. Like it was the best. Even when I was in the bus coming to Lagos, I was literally dripping. I had to just chat him like, I want more, like blah blah blah. But I had to go back home.
It was crazy.
Yeah, but it was fun. So from Ilorin escapade, we didn't know what to do with it, but we eventually continued having sex. You traveled down to Lagos, yeah?
No, I stayed back in. I went to Lagos.
You came to Lagos,
then
then then we talked about seeing again. So we saw at a friend's place at Badagry.
Yeah.
It was amazing because his friends, they went out to play ball and we're just all up in there 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. that they got back. We were literally eating it.
I know this is this video honestly is not supposed to be about sex.
But as I said, the fun part.
Honestly, it's not supposed to be about sex. Honestly, it was supposed to be online. It was supposed to be about how we met. I don't know if I should say sadly. We went through like having constant sex and all of that, and
Well, you won't deny the fact that this constant sex and like in different places sort of make us want to have relationship with each other.
okay, actually, we funny enough. Okay, before going on about sex, we actually had other strong in other conversation. Like we had similar ideologies.
Yeah, I was starting
similar to life.
to become an agnostic then, so he helped me with my journey and everything. And what?
So it was weird. Like I was struggling with my beliefs for about 2 years. I was agnostic for about 2 years, and we started having a conversation, and she's been questioning you again, and the moment she just started questioning, someone that used to like it took her like 2 weeks to go from questioning, 3 days agnostic, then the next week straight atheism. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it was. I started reading on philosophy. I started reading so many books on philosophy. This guy, Robert Greene. Then it sort of shaped my mind. I'm always like that. Once I made a decision, and that's it.
Well, happy for you. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but like.
So move to another part. I spoke about that agree.
So okay, what happened with that girl was after we came around, we're now trying to meet up. I came from the street crazily, but I actually
we haven't gotten our own place. Then we just finished school and we're literally looking for jobs, and jobs were nowhere coming in.
I was looking for a job.
You were looking, I know that was even telling me about interview and all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went for a lot of interview and I didn't get the job. And so, but I don't know, he has always been there for me, like he's like literally the person I talk to every time. So, just to get all those emotional, should I say baggage or stress of not getting a job out.
We found places to have sex. We'll be having sex at different friends' places. That's outside the hotels, yeah?
Yeah, so they
we had several times at hotels. It was crazy. There are days we stay like the weekend at the hotel.
Yeah.
And I was making, some money from trading, and so I wasn't planning to stay back in the country, and so I couldn't get my own place at the time.
Yeah.
And so while I was waiting to leave, I was just hanging around at different places. Sometimes we go to the first place and stay. The crazy one, I think the craziest one was on the island. A friend's boyfriend's place. So the guy doesn't stay around, he leaves and goes to another state to work. I would just go to that place and have sex for days.
That our friend would be in the apartment with us. She would just be like, you guys
Because we were basically naked everywhere.
Like,
so we have to like tag this like 18 plus. So
yes, we will.
So like, so basically we were just all of that. We're just we're having sex at these guys' place.
And also a friend in Ikorodu, even the dad knew me like
it was crazy. What happened was that we used to come from behind the house because he lived in a duplex, and so we used to come from behind the house and we'll sneak her out. And I found out that he caught us one day, like we were going out and the dog was just barking. And then I just came out and looked. I'm like, shit. So I had to go back and apologize and stuff.
I walked up like I didn't know what to say because of the dog, and I couldn't say but I just left the gate. So we just felt like he's not responsible. So the next time I came, I greeted him. He was like, what's up?
The man is super cool.
He's really cool.
So we ended up abusing that house.
Remember the last time we spoke to him, he was like, when are you guys getting married?
We want to pressure us to get married. So like basically like
And it was
You know,
fun
you
because it
scattered the
was
house.
different places.
yeah.
It was really fun. And the funniest thing is that most of those places we kind of carry friends along. I don't know how to put, like, we like that my friend staying with that my friend, the boyfriend's place.
Okay.
She got to see us like naked and everywhere.
Every
And we
time.
don't even care.
She's not open sexually
Yeah,
as
she's
we
not
are.
open sexually.
but-
And she's even
Very spiritual person.
yeah, religious. And we get to get
But she was, you know.
also at parties. We get to go to like parties with friend overnight. Then we just smash, and
At the point we like talked about sex, and I've forgotten like some part. There was a point where we decided that okay, you know, do we make this official and all of that?
yeah. After
What
we
was
have
that for?
talked
Do you
about
remember?
600 and kilo
Is
times.
it lie? Is it lie?
It's a lie.
Remember that? No, it's a lie now. You don't remember? Like I was in Illinois and you're in Lagos and
Yeah.
you're on the island working.
Yeah, it was that time I started working.
How many times we have said that? I think it was only once in Illinois about that time, right?
Yes, it was.
Only
No. The
Yes.
Badagry and all have happened. Okay, yes,
No,
it was
Badagry
only
and-
once in a lorry. So we wanted to make it official.
so yeah, that was, you know, so we made it official and
Yeah, we said we wanted an open relationship.
yeah, that's how it
Yes, like
started.
we both claimed, but I was afraid, like I didn't know much, like because there was no role model to look up to about open relationship. So I just sort of assumed that Nigerian men want you to be open and all. I slept with so many people when I was on the island and he was back in Ilorin. But I didn't tell him about them. I just told him about girls because I felt like it
It
won't.
was easier to handle.
Yeah, it
stuff.
was easier to accept that I slept with girls. They are not men, so maybe there won't be competitive friction.
There's no penetration.
What
It was
do
crazy
you-
at the back of it. But
Yeah.
there was no penetration.
I just felt like that, so I didn't tell him about it. So I think one time I realized that our relationship is getting stronger, and I sort of feel like nothing that I started on live.
You know, yeah. If it's not honest, then
Yes,
it's not
if
worth doing. You
if
get
it's not starting. So I brought up the conversation. I opened up to him and I told him, yeah, it's almost tore us apart, but yeah, we are stronger than ever.
I think our next conversation should be about, you know, transiting from, you know, open relationship to,
Okay.
you know, agreeing to a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah,
You get- I
yes,
think we
we'll
should,
have
like, You know, distinguish between
so
those.
that
and all
to
of that.
help people that haven't polyamorous in their journey, like it's always shaky at first. So many
Have you had that conversation?
we haven't.
Okay, I
So
think-
many
I think we're going to have it.
uncertainty, and the fact that you don't even have somebody to look up to, like you don't even like a role model. Like I'm like, oh, this is how it is. So
What-
we'll
what-
talk about that.
What happened with us was this. You know, we started from sex, honestly. No, I just wanted to have sex with her. She wanted to have sex with me and all of that. And we had that. And, you know, it was supposed to be just that. But I think it was super good. It was so good that we started talking. Though we've been talking for months before that, you know, consistently. We've been friends for like 4 or 5 years before the sex. Then before the sex, we've been having conversations strongly for like 4 or 5 months. Because we are different places at that time. After the sex, the conversation went on because, in fact, when she came to have sex, she was like, "Let me just have this sex with you, so you hate me and all of that." But we moved from, you know, just wanting to have sex to wanting to have a relationship. I was open with her, like, I want to see other people, even though I love you and I want to be with you. I still want to see other people. You get, and so what we could agree to was, she said she loved me too, but at the same time, she still wanted to see
It
other
was
people too.
mutual.
And so it was mutual. So you would have thought it was easy, like, okay.
Yeah, because not of us wanted it.
But it got crazy at some point.
This conversation is not for
I think we
today.
should have it. So you'd be basically, like I said, we were just hopping from different places, different friends and all of that, and hotels at some point. Sometimes we go to hangouts where we stay 2-3 days and all of that. And you know, I wasn't getting my own place because I wanted to leave. Everybody wants to leave Nigeria, so it's nothing new. So nobody actually talks about this until they leave. You get. So the visa didn't work out. I was denied, and so I've been hopping around for like 2 years, so we just decided to get our own place, so I could work better too from the house. And yeah,
It was
So-
me, and I started making it. He was even the one that brought the contact of this. The
this
best-
place, like we have to like show around the beach.
Yes, but
It's like it's not so bad,
yeah,
but
he's restarting our life, so I think we are doing great.
so basically when that happened, when the visa was denied, we just got a place so that we could stay, and that's how we got our own place. And now we do not have to. In fact, we have friends over sometimes. So,
Yes.
so what we used to do what we,
Promotion.
so what we used to go do for other people's places can be done in our own place right now. So
Yeah.
we're very grateful.
To give God the glory. If you are enjoying this conversation live, please like and
follow.
subscribe.
I believe in our next video session, we'll be talking about our relationship in depth, how we not in depth, right? So how we went from admiration to sex to the relationship to open relationship to now transiting to polyamory and all of that, and how it's been for us. I guess that's like a nice thing to talk about next time. So yeah.
See you next time,
See you next time.
guys. We love you. Know thyself, love thyself. We love you.